huandao, 1,000 kilometers, 9 days, a ton of hours, and a lot of everything. Got completely soaked. Actually rode through a literal typhoon. If I wasn't doing huandao, there's no way I would ever end up in this place. I don't know where the Google Maps is taking me. In the middle of nowhere now. This is actually one of the most remote places I've been in Taiwan. Biggest challenge by far is these extremely steep hills. I don't know if I was expecting it to be this steep. This is probably the most difficult ride I've ever done in my life. Legs are on fire, sweating like crazy. Finally found a place where I could get some water. I felt like I was gonna die. There's a rainstorm coming in off the coast here. So this has been one of the most challenging adventures of my life. About to ride up that bad boy. Ah, man, that's gonna be tough. And way down there is the highway that I started on. It is hotter than right now. This is a hell of a ride. I don't know if I can make this. What's up guys, day 6, about to leave my hostel to do a 2-hour ride to head to Kaohsiung. Quiet stay here in Donggang. Kind of a quiet coastal town. Pretty relaxing, got a lot of sleep last night, went to bed early because right now it's about 5:30 in the morning, so I wanted to head out early to get to Tainan at a decent time so I can hang out with my friends in the afternoon. Really looking forward to that. Gonna play some basketball, gonna go to the Hualien night market. Should be a lot of fun. Let's go. Then I was off, heading north up the west coast. Here, I rode past a huge industrial center filled with factories and manufacturing centers. Yeah. Taipei shopping, man. Then I made it to the outskirts of Kaohsiung. Just riding through this factory area of south of Kaohsiung. Really amazed at how big this area is. Pretty crazy. I've been riding for about 25 minutes and it's just been all factories the whole time. Definitely, you can tell that the west coast of Taiwan is the industrial part of Taiwan. Because as soon as you come up from the east coast, where it's basically mountain cliffs dropping off straight into the ocean, and it's all countryside and wide open forests. And then as soon as you cross over to the west, over Pingtung, as soon as you come around the peninsula, it all starts to become factories and buildings and industrial areas. Definitely the Midwest of Taiwan. Can't tell you how nice it is to be able to ride on flat ground. After going up all those mountains for 3 days in a row, finally make it to the west coast where it's flat. I feel like I'm flying. Let's go. I was amazed at the rush hour traffic in Kaohsiung. It was a huge change of pace from where I was on the east coast of Taiwan just a couple days before. Then I arrived in Kaohsiung and stopped for a quick breakfast at my favorite breakfast spot in all of Taiwan. What's your favorite breakfast restaurant in Taiwan? Let me know in the comments below.
我要2个汤包外带，还有烧饼。
你要几个？
我要一个汤包。内容。OK。谢谢。你们今天很忙吗？一直很忙。你们一直很忙，对吗？对。辛苦你了。不会，好。你要这个吗？有。好，按照排队哈。好，谢谢。好。来，贵点。好的。好量哦。好，我要烧饼加蛋。一个。来，谁要烧饼来哦？好。谢谢。谁要烧饼来？我也要那个甜豆浆，谢谢。来150对哈。好，谢谢。发票要吗？不要，谢谢。160，谢谢。So I just made it to this really famous breakfast restaurant in Kaohsiung. Super awesome. I went here 5 years ago. I remember it was my favorite breakfast restaurant in all of Taiwan. It still looks really amazing. Even on, what day is it today? Thursday morning at about 8:11, this place is super crowded. Had a really long line, but they moved through so quickly. Let's see what I got. Okay, so we got some, kind of looks like Taiwanese French toast basically, but it's eggs, bread soaked in eggs, and then in the middle they have some meat floss, and then we got guabao and radish cakes, and then a pork baozi dumpling, and then a xiaobing, which is a flatbread with a egg on the inside. 3 different sauces. We got the sweet one, spicy and salty. We got some sweet soy milk. Looks pretty good. Let's try the guabao. On the inside, they've got those pickled vegetables and a slice of pork. Pretty good. Try our meat floss French toast sandwich. Pretty good too. Very dense. And the meat floss actually tastes really good. Adds a really nice kind of sweet and savory flavor to the egg bread. Good. Alright, now we're going to try one of my favorite Taiwanese dishes, radish cakes. So the radish cakes you always have to eat with this sweet sauce. So let's dip it in this sauce. Really good. Try the baozi. On the inside they've got ground pork with some green onion and some cabbage. Really good. Nice and fresh. This is probably their best dish. Super good. let's try the xiaobing. Xiaobing with the egg. Xiaobing is one of my favorite dishes because it has this really, really dense flatbread, and it's just so delicious, and it has that homemade bread taste. So good. It's almost so dense that it kind of tastes like a doughy bread. Like a really thick dough that's about half a semi-cooked. Really good. It's crunchy on the outside. Excellent. And finally, we'll try the soy milk. Excellent. This place is amazing. Love this place. 10 out of 10 recommend. So just had breakfast in Kaohsiung. Now gonna take the 2.5 hour ride to Tainan. Let's go. Then I was back on the road, heading north to Tainan. This riding was a big change of pace from the previous days. Whereas on the East Coast, I mostly rode along the ocean, between the mountains, and along quiet forests. Here I rode through busy city streets and on the sides of highways. Then I made it to Tainan, where I had to stop and have a delicious beef soup lunch. So I just made it to Tainan, gonna have some beef noodles. Came to this spot called億, which is a spot that I used to go to all the time when I lived here. They have pretty good beef soup, which is the Tainan specialty, so we're definitely gonna get that. And they've also have a really good beef wrap, so we're gonna try that too. Excited. 42. 你说375啊？给你1000。谢谢，谢谢。谢谢。So we just got our food, beef soup. I'll let you guys see. We got beef soup, beef肉燥饭, braised beef rice, and this beef wrap. It's extra crispy on the outside. It looks really, really good. And we got some winter melon tea. It's a nice, refreshing drink that you'll find a lot in Taiwan. Let's try it. First, we gotta get the sauce. I'll be right back. All right, so we just grabbed the sauce, which is essential for the beef soup. That's this sauce here, which is a sweet, thick soy sauce. And then you put ginger on top. And then of course we had to get some chili oil too because I love that spicy food. Let's try the beef soup. I love the beef soup in Tainan just because it's super refreshing and very healthy. It's just a clear broth soup with these pieces of really tender beef. So we'll get some ginger. Let's try it. So good. Definitely one of the best dishes in all of Taiwan. Tainan beef soup, #1. I just love how tender the beef is. And it goes really well with that sweet sauce. Sweet and salty soy sauce with the kind of spiciness of the ginger. 10 out of 10. Alright, next we'll try the beef wrap. Extra crispy. So good. This one isn't even their specialty dish, but I think it's their best. I think it's even better than their beef soup. So crispy, and it's got this tender beef slices on the inside and then green onion. Excellent. Even better. Now we'll try the beef rice. It's the same as the braised pork rice. They just use beef soaked in soy sauce. Not bad. I think what really makes a good braised pork rice or braised beef rice is the sauce and whether or not the rice is soaked or dry. If the rice is soaked and it absorbs that soy flavor, it's delicious. But sometimes you get ones kind of like this one that are a little bit dry, so it's just kind of lacking a little bit. This needs a little bit more juice from the meat. Otherwise, it just tastes like dry white rice. But the parts where you can get some meat, delicious. Definitely recommend this restaurant. There's a reason why it's so popular here. It's good food. Cheers. The soup broth of the beef soup is just so refreshing. It's a nice clear broth. Just tastes delicious. My favorite. Yummy. Then I arrived at my Airbnb. The best part of this Airbnb is that downstairs they have a shaved ice shop, and every guest, when they stay, gets a free shaved ice. They make the most delicious homemade pudding. If you're ever in Tainan and you need an Airbnb, I highly recommend this place. The price is great, the host is super nice, and the shaved ice is delicious. Then I rode to meet some friends to play basketball at the court where I used to play when I lived in Tainan. Hey! Shoot. Shame on you. Nice. Wow. Yes. 上去。Nice shot. 哇，没有拍到。I didn't record the last one.
全部都还得6分。
6. Wow. Crazy guy. Best basketball player in Tainan.
No.
It's what he said.
Don't find me.
He told me, find this guy. One on one.
Change.
Undefeated. One on one.
One. Come on. 要怎么 zoom？ 要怎么放大？
And just like that, huandao Day 6 was over. Thanks for following me on this journey. To see what happens next on Day 7 as I ride from Tainan to Jiayi, please watch Video 7 next.
This is a hell of a ride. I don't know if I can make this.
谢谢你们观看我们的影片. To watch more content just like the video you just watched, please remember to subscribe to our channel.